Path to becoming rich isn't about you doing some 3 a.m. millionaire morning routine or burning yourself out throughout the day. It's about you consistently keeping to some tiny habits which adds up over time and make you rich. These habits do not just have huge impact on your finances, but also on other areas of your life. So in today's video, I will be sharing with you 17 of these tiny habits that has completely transformed my life, with tips on how you can apply them to your own life too. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video because every tiny bit contributes to the whole. Number one habit is to build a positive mindset. For me, I think this is one of the most important habits in my journey to building wealth. Your mindset matters so much in your wealth building journey. Half of the battle you fight depends on your mindset, and you'll be halfway close to achieving your goal once you have the right mindset. And the right mindset is to always believe that you too can do it, that you too can be rich. You have to envision yourself in that future dream position in order for you to reach there. So what I always do is to dedicate 2 minutes of my morning after waking up to re-energize myself and my mind for the day by saying only positive things to myself. I always say to myself, if they can, then I can do it too. And even better, I believe in myself. I am going to get rich no matter the obstacle or my circumstance. Sometimes I use these positive affirmations as my phone screen lock for the day to remind me about being positive and how much I can achieve by being positive. Having this mindset helps you see opportunities, ideas, and investments in areas where you would have otherwise seen obstacles and problems. Having the wrong and negative mindset can keep you stuck. So do not go thinking, oh, I am not meant to be rich. I can never be rich because I wasn't born into a rich family. Oh, I don't have the best qualification. I am just bad with money. Or you're thinking you can't be rich because you are too old. No, this is you chasing wealth away with that negative mindset. Wealth is only attracted to places where it is welcomed. So you need to build a positive mindset first in order for you to be rich. This brings us to the second tiny habit, which is to listen more. There is a quote that goes, the less you talk, the more you listen. And the more you listen, the better the ideas you come up with. This quote has been so mind-blowing for me because those who rule the world are those with ideas. Have you noticed how briefly wealthy people talk? You scarcely see them on social media. They do not give long periods of interviews or constant interviews, and that is because they are more of listeners than talkers. They are interested in identifying ideas and implementing those ideas. Having the habit of listening makes you retain and create more. It helps you filter words and pick the right ones for use in your financial journey. For me, I give more time to listening than talking in whatever discussion I find myself. The third tiny habit is to give your time to what counts. Where your attention goes, your money follows. It's a quote that has stuck with me for long, and I have kept to it by rationing my phone time, focusing a significant portion of my time on things that count, like enhancing my money knowledge, investing more, and improving my high income skills. The wealthy class give their attention and time to what counts in the long term, which are their businesses, health, and family. And that is why you see people like Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Steve Jobs, Aliko Dangote, all having a particular signature style they wear to work every day. Because unless you're making money from wearing colorful fashion, why waste your time? Why spend so much time deciding on what clothes to wear today or what color of clothes to put on today, when you can just save yourself that mental and physical energy and use it for something useful, for something meaningful, like your business or investments? So rather than spending 2 hours of your time mindlessly scrolling through social media like TikTok, which doesn't enhance your finances, why not divert such time to learning something online about money or learn a skill that can increase your net worth? This brings us to the next habit, which is to automate your savings and investments. It's in humans' nature to be forgetful and easily put other things first before themselves. But when it comes to savings and investments, I don't want to be forgetful. So what I do is to automate the transfer of a portion of my monthly income into my savings and investment account before any other thing. And when I get a raise, I also increase my savings portion too. This way, I tend to pay myself first, prepare for emergency, and secure my financial future. By automating your savings and investment, you don't always have to remember or debate with yourself whether to save and invest this month or leave it till the next month because it has been automated. You automating a savings of just $50 to $100 in a month might not seem as if you're doing much, but in a year, you've already easily saved $600 to $1,200. And with the compound interest that comes with your investment, you will be having way more than that. This habit stops impulsive purchases, it grows your income, and it makes you rich silently. The fifth tiny habit is to say thank you. Saying the words thank you. It's simple and free, but it is one tiny habit that will have a very great impact in your wealth building journey. You never know where a gentle thank you can take you in the next minute. I made it my habit to always say thank you to others for whatever help I am being offered, even if it's a tiny help. Showing gratitude for little things opens the door for people to do more for you. It is in the character of wealthy people to always show gratitude, whether it's to their employers, to their employees, to their customers, to their business partners, to their creditors, their families, and even themselves. Gratitude attracts positive people to you. It brings about job promotion, better business partners, good reputation, referrals, connections, customer retention, and loyal employees. And in the long run, all these add up to create wealth for you. The sixth habit is to choose your friends. Never let your friends choose you. It's a saying I hold very dearly because it has impacted my life greatly. Mother Nature did not give us the privilege to choose our siblings, parents, or other family members, but she gave us the undeniable privilege to choose who we want as our friends. So you have the right to choose your friends and say no or yes to whatever hand of friendship extended to you. There is a saying that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And this is very true because the people who surround you influence you and will go a long way in determining how productive you will be. So when you go looking for who to make friends with, look for those who will add value to your goals and motivate you to achieve them faster. The seventh tiny habit is to discipline the stomach. Your stomach may seem small, but it's a body part that can make huge difference to your finances. This habit is not about you starving yourself. It's about you controlling what, when, and how much you eat. For example, every month, once your pay comes in, carve out a small portion of that income for snacks and eating out, and spread that amount of money for the month. So instead of you eating out whenever your stomach calls for it, you discipline it by budgeting your eating out to be just once in a week. And rather than buying junk food or snacks whenever you crave for it, you try making them yourself at home, which will be cheaper. By budgeting your expenses and working with that budget, you are automatically in control of your stomach and not your stomach being in control of you. Number 8 tiny habit is to break down big financial goals into tiny achievable targets. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. It's another way of saying that wealth is built through consistent small actions. Achieving a big financial goal, like becoming a millionaire in 12 months' time, may feel impossible until you break it down into small daily, weekly, or monthly achievable targets. Those small target options can include you saving $1,000 per month in a high-yield savings account, or cutting down your monthly expenses by 30%, or you increasing your monthly income by 20%, or even ensuring that you invest at least $500 every month. Breaking down your big financial goals into smaller targets enables you to reach them faster, track your progress, and adjust those targets if need be. The 9th habit is to always record your wins. Record your wins regardless of how tiny they are, because those little wins are what snowball into big wins. Have a My Wins file where you write down weekly every tiny thing you have done that will bring about a positive change to your mental, physical, and financial health. If you were able to pay back a small portion of your debt, save 20% of your income consistently, make your first investment, go to the gym 3 times a week, read at least 1 page of a book a day, then you should record every one of these small wins, because recording your wins keeps you motivated, futuristic, and focused on making more progress. The 10th habit is to get some high-value skills. Many people make the mistake of investing in other assets like stock, bonds, real estate, and so on without investing in themselves. Investment in these other assets is good, but their value can fluctuate and diminish based on market conditions. High-value skills remain valuable regardless of any economic change. Skills such as graphic designing, software developing, AI expertise, data analysis, etc. etc. are some high-value skills you can learn in your free time rather than mindlessly scrolling through social media. With a high-value skill, you can earn more, charge more, and also make good financial decisions. The 11th tiny habit is to see money as a tool. One financial mistake people make is to see money as an end rather than as a means to an end. When you see money as a tool, you wouldn't just earn money and spend it. Rather, you will look for ways to invest it, buy assets with it, save it, open up a business, invest it in yourself or in other things that will continue to generate income for you. For example, when an upgraded version of a gadget comes out and I am tempted to get one for myself, I first ask myself, what financial benefit will this bring to me now or later? Will this add to my wealth building goal? And if the answer is no, I look for the next best alternative that I can put this money into that will add to my wealth building goal. This way, I know I am using my money as a tool to financially secure my future and not for today's personal gratification. Number 12 habit is to think net, not gross. I love looking at everything I do or achieve from the net aspect and not from the gross aspect of it. Every month end, I draw up my monthly budget based on what is left after deducting my savings and investment amount from my income. This helps paint a realistic picture of my financial life. When you work with a team at your workplace and achieve some team success, don't just celebrate that success from the gross aspect of it. Look at that success from the net aspect. What have you gained in particular from that team success? What new skill have you acquired from this gross success? How can this team win impact your financial life and your financial goals? When you build the habit of looking at things from the net aspect, you are more likely to make constant higher financial progress. Habit number 13 is to take things one after the other. The simplest way to get rich without burning yourself out is to take things one step at a time. Many wealthy people you admire today who own a chain of businesses did not start all in one day. They started with one business, understood that business, expanded it before moving on to the next business they saw an opportunity in. I love waking up in the morning and starting with the most important tasks in my to-do list before moving on to the next. This way, I tend to be very productive in the day and not end up lazy and stressed out. Putting everything together or doing everything at once at a goal keeps you unproductive, confused and stuck with no progress. The 14th tiny habit is to read more. Every millionaire or billionaire you see out there today are good readers because if they don't read, they risk not knowing, and if they don't know, they risk failure. Zig Ziglar, one of the world's most successful motivational speaker and salesman, once said, "Rich people have small TVs and big libraries, and poor people have small libraries and big TVs." This statement resonates with me and has awakened me to spend more of my time reading what I am concerned about, which is money. Reading has brought a lot of success into my life, not just financially, but also physically. If you're not so much of a reader, you can start by dedicating at least 30 minutes of your time daily to reading something of value to you. If you're concerned about your finances, read more finance books. You want to save more? Read more frugal books. You want to learn about investment? Read investment books. You care about your health? Read fitness books, and so on. Because the more you read, the more you learn. And the more you learn, the more you earn and the more money you make. Number 15 habit is to prioritize good health. This particular habit needs no emphasis on how important it is in your wealth building goal. The equation is simple. Good health equals more energy, and more energy equals more productivity, and more productivity equals more money. There is a saying that your health is your greatest wealth. Because if you don't have good health, how can you chase money or your big financial goals? Impossible. Make it a habit to always prioritize your health above other things. Exercise at least 20 minutes a day, eat a fruit a day, eat healthy, make out time for fun with family and friends, and get enough sleep. Investment in your health doesn't cost much, but it has a great impact on your general and financial well-being. The 16th habit is to evaluate your financial position regularly. I always audit my expenses weekly to know where my money is going. Like, what assets did I put my money into for the week? What took most of my money for the week? What took less? Did I spend according to my budget? How much do I have left in my account? And so on. Constantly asking yourself these money questions, whether weekly or monthly, opens up money leaks and keeps you updated with your financial life. And this brings us to habit number 17, which is the 5% business rule. This is a small habit that can lead to massive long-term financial success. This habit is about you looking into your chances of success before committing your finances to any business. This rule has been a very important guide for anything I put my money into, and it states that you shouldn't embark on any business that has more than 5% chances of you failing. It's otherwise saying that you should only put your money in businesses or investments that have a success rate of 95% and above. For example, committing your money into stock, bond, real estate, high-value skills, high-yield savings account, etc. are all good investments because the chances of you gaining financially from them are all above 95%. But committing your money into things like lottery, gambling, betting, and other get-rich-quick schemes is a no-no, since chances of you failing and losing your money in these things is above 99%, and the chances of your success is just less than 1%. So before putting your money into any activity or business, think of the 5% business rule. Ask yourself, what are my chances of success? What is the rate of me failing in this particular business? Once the failure rate is above 5%, you should reject such business or such deal. This way you tend to make the right investment and put your money in the right places. So those are the 17 tiny habits I adhered to that made me stealthily rich. Which of these habits will you be adopting first? Let us know in the comment section below. If you've got some valuable habits from this video, give us a like, subscribe to this channel for more valuable videos like this, and share this video to friends and family members who will find it useful. Thank you for watching. I am Chinyere, your #1 finance pal on YouTube. See you in our next video. Till then, take care.